Hello friends, in this video we are going to discover the top 10 most beautiful cities in Georgia. One of the southeastern United States' most beautiful and historically famous places, Georgia, was initially one of the original 13 colonies that would eventually break from the British Empire. Admitted to the Union in 1788, Georgia is a stunning locale full of natural wonder, history, and cultural southern charm. From the stunning Blue Ridge Mountains to the coastal plains in cities like Atlanta and Savannah, the following video looks at the 10 most beautiful cities in Georgia. Kindly make sure to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon before we start this video about the 10 most beautiful cities in Georgia. Now let's dig deeper into each of the top 10 most beautiful cities in Georgia. Number 10. Madison. Hailed as the prettiest small town in America and one of the most picturesque villages in the world, Madison continues to draw in visitors all year round. It's an authentic southern town, which is designated as part of the historic heartland on Georgia's Antebellum Trail. Its historic district is one of Georgia's largest, and having been carefully restored, many of its buildings exemplify the town's boom years in the mid-19th century. Grand-style homes and antebellum buildings are the name of the game, and you'll be hard-pressed to not be won over by the town's commitment to preserving its history. Number 9. Duluth. Another of the far-reaching Atlanta suburbs, Duluth is regarded as one of the best places in the country to live and one of the cities that best represents American values. The city prides itself on capturing the spirit of good living, with various concerts and festivals held throughout the year to bring the community together and celebrate the area's art and talents. The most notable attractions include the Gwinnett Center, the Hudgens Center for Art and Learning, and the Southeastern Railway Museum, which celebrates the city's railroad era. Visit the restored downtown area to best appreciate Duluth's small-town feel, which, combined with the big city amenities, has made it one of the fastest-growing areas in the state. Number 8. Blairsville. A retreat for those who enjoy being surrounded by nature, Blairsville is nestled in the Chattahoochee National Forest and North Georgia Blue Ridge Mountains. Exuding natural beauty, old-world charm and a thriving cultural scene, Blairsville hosts several yearly festivals which celebrate the mountain culture and history. For the rest of the year, visitors can explore the state parks and the Track Rock Archaeological Area to discover the area's extensive past. Blairsville also acts as the gateway to Brasstown Bald, the highest natural point in the state, and the Appalachian Trail. It's also located in close proximity to Lakes Nautili and Trahilta, each of which offers water activities that, along with the various hike, bike and horse trails, give visitors plenty of opportunities for adventure. Number 7. Atlanta. Georgia's capital, largest metropolis, and by far its most famous city, Atlanta, was one of the most important sites during the American Civil War. Infamously burned by Union forces during General Sherman's March to the Sea, Atlanta was rebuilt to become a true industrial hub in the 20th century. One must visit the Martin Luther King Jr. National Historical Park, the Center for Civil and Human Rights, etc. Home of the 1996 Summer Olympics and the headquarters of the news agency CNN, Atlanta is a diverse and exciting city that is an absolute must-visit for anyone in the state of Georgia. Number 6. Helen. This small town may be easy to overlook, but it is a definite treasure to discover. Located on the Chattahoochee River banks, only 531 inhabitants live in this splendid mountain town. Some 145 kilometers from Atlanta, Helen is also affectionately known as Georgia's Alpine Village for its resemblance to a Bavarian resort. Indeed, all the buildings are designed in a distinctive Southern German style, which makes for quite unique photo opportunities. Amongst the most popular tourist events in town include the annual Oktoberfest and a summer hot air balloon race, with some truly breathtaking views of the mountains and rooftops to be had. And, of course, a stop at the nearby Anna Ruby Falls is a must, making sure that visiting Helen is not just a one-time thing. Number 5. Fayetteville. Founded in 1822, Fayetteville is just 35 kilometers from Atlanta and is home to a population of just under 19,000 residents. The seat of Fayette County, this historic town houses many buildings and landmarks of national importance. These include the County Courthouse, 1825, and the antebellum-style Holiday Dorsey Fife House constructed in 1847. For fans of the beloved novel Gone with the Wind, adapted into a famous film in 1939, a visit to the Margaret Mitchell Library delves not only into the history of Georgia and the Civil War but of the author's inspirations for her famous work. In addition, there is plenty of beautiful green spaces and nature to enjoy in Fayetteville, including Star Mills waterfalls. This and other truly magical and charming places like Lake Horton make a visit to this Georgia city one of the best experiences in the Peach State. Number 4. Athens. The college town of Athens may not be as famous as its Greek counterpart, but it is still the most beautiful and unique place to visit in the state of Georgia. Home to the University of Georgia, founded in 1785, nearly 128,000 residents live in this town, some 100 kilometers north of Atlanta. Known for its college culture and diverse music scene, visitors to Athens can enjoy excellent local galleries, tasty restaurants, cafes, and live music venues in a quiet and charming southern atmosphere. In addition, several Civil War relics and architecture can be viewed across town as a reminder of Georgia's important role in the conflict and in shaping modern America. Visitors can also spend an afternoon at the Bear Hollow Zoo, the Georgia Museum of Art, and the university's beautiful campus. And with the Blue Ridge Mountains framing the area, some picturesque backdrops make a visit to Athens truly one of the most special excursions in the state. Number 3. Dalega. Dalega is the seat of Lumpkin County and is where the modern gold rush began in America in 1829. Some 105 kilometers from Atlanta, this town is home to a population of under 8,000 inhabitants and is indeed a most interesting and charming Georgia locale. Stop by the historic Dalega Gold Museum and learn all about the history of the burgeoning American gold rush and the growth of the city as a mining town. At the museum, you can even buy a golden nugget from the gift shop and try panning for your own. And for a real sample of what 19th century accommodations resembled, why not spend a few evenings at the historic Dalega Square Hotel? Here, in addition to the 1880s ambience, majestic window views of the surrounding Blue Ridge Mountains make for a most wonderful stay. Number 2. Kenesaw. Located in Cobb County, Kenesaw is a delightful place to visit year-round, with hot summers and mild winters. Conveniently located just 30 minutes from Atlanta, nature lovers will surely love the time spent in the Kenesaw area. One can explore the 1,808 feet high Kenesaw Mountain or gaze at the stunning Blue Ridge Mountains in the backdrop. Meanwhile, for history aficionados, encounters with Civil War history are plentiful in this town of just over 33,000 inhabitants. One can also tour numerous museums dedicated to the conflict, which include battle sites and walking trails, bringing together beautiful nature and a fascinating glimpse into America's past. Number 1. Savannah. Founded in 1733 on the banks of the Savannah River, the city of Savannah is the oldest in the entire state of Georgia. An important port city during both the American Revolutionary and Civil Wars, modern-day Savannah remains a bustling urban center and crucial Atlantic seaport. With a relatively modest population of 147,780 inhabitants, visiting Savannah is a must for anyone wanting to know Georgia better. Indeed, millions of tourists visit the city every year, attracted to its old-world charm where cobblestone streets, historic buildings, and public parks are a welcome sight. Take a horse-drawn carriage and stop at the Davenport House Museum, the Jepson Center Museum of Art, River Street, or the Savannah Victorian Historic District, and see why this southern city is one of America's best. And with hot summer temperatures, Savannah surely can remind some of an African climate. Conclusion. The Peach State of Georgia is one of America's most historically and naturally beautiful, and is a cornerstone of the famed southeastern United States and its culture. Within this state, beautiful towns reveal a most fascinating history, stunning natural surroundings, and most splendid dose of southern charm. From the port city of Savannah, to the college town of Athens, and the bustling and industrial Atlanta, Georgia's cities are great examples of the very best of American wonder. So, which are your favorite cities among the top 10 most beautiful cities in Georgia? Well, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content of this video, click the subscribe button so you can receive more content like this. Post your favorite cities among the top 10 most beautiful cities in Georgia in the comments below. I'd love to read them and I'm sure others would too.